Hello viewers, my name is Eric and welcome to a very special episode of Let's Play Microsoft Flight Simulator X missions with me, Eric. Today we are going to be doing the mission called Secret Shuttle, in which we shuttle government workers to a secret airbase. No doubt it's government sex workers, which is why they have to keep it secret, in Area 51. Estimated time to complete, 45 minutes. Let's go to briefing. Now the reason I call this episode a special episode is because I have a new addition to my flight simming gear, and that is my Track IR, which you'll see in action later. And yeah, basically, I just got it, so I'm not gonna be very good with it. But yeah, so estimated time complete 45 minutes, and we're going to be flying the 737-800. And also, on another note, I've also hooked up a steering wheel set to the controllers. Now the reason I use a steering wheel set is not because of the steering wheel, but because it comes with pedals, and I somehow think that it'll make it more realistic. So also you'll probably notice me yawing poorly, and that will be because, or not yawing at all. That will be because I instinctively twist the joystick instead of using the pedals. But that'll be fun. Anyways, objectives. Land at Groom Lake. As a new captain for a secret airline that doesn't officially exist, you're about to take workers on an early morning flight from Las Vegas McCarran International Airport to an airbase at Groom Lake. To avoid a paper trail, the flight takes place under visual flight rules. The route takes you west from Las Vegas direct to Desert Rock, then north up the Emigrant Valley to Groom Lake. Groom Lake is a dry lake bed in Area 51, a government-owned tract of land in the Nevada desert that has long been shrouded in secrecy. Rumors abound regarding experimental aircraft testing, unidentified flying objects, aliens, and government conspiracies, but only a few hundred people know for sure what's going on there, and they aren't talking. The mission begins with your 737 parked on the ramp. During this flight, your co-pilot will handle radio communications, but you'll handle all aircraft systems. Well, good to know. Before flying this mission, you might want to fly the tutorial late, transitioning to jets, which we already did. Details. So, this 95-mile flight takes place under visual flight rules. Your planned route takes you from McCarran International Airport in Las Vegas direct to Mercury NDB at Desert Rock, then north up the Emigrant Valley to Pyramid Waypoint, then to Groom Lake. Expect your initial clearance out of Las Vegas to include a climb to 45,000 to 4,500 feet on runway heading 010. Once you're north of the city, expect a clearance to climb to your flight planned altitude of 14,000 feet and to resume your own navigation. You can navigate this mission by following the mission compass and mission pointer. For a more challenging experience, you can turn the mission compass and mission pointer off to press U. And I don't think there will be, or maybe we are allowed. Yeah, your co-pilot will handle all radio communications. Call sign is Janet 356, but will change to Longhorn 27. To learn more about the skills, flying jets, aircraft, old-fashioned navigation, automatic direction finder, and using the GPS, maps and charts. So we take off here, we fly here, and then we land here. Great! Let's begin. Let's go fly. And as you'll see, the window's not maximized, so I'm going to maximize it later, as soon as it's maximizable, as soon as the terrain data is loaded.
Okay, this flight's a shuttle to the base at Groom Lake. It's all VFR to avoid a paper trail, but along the way we have to pass through the Las Vegas class Bravo airspace, as well as a bunch of restricted airspace owned by Nellis Control. I'll handle all radio communication, you do the flying. We'll take off and fly runway heading to 4,000, then turn left and fly direct to the Mercury NDB at Desert Rock. We usually file to Desert Rock, but when nobody's looking, we turn north and follow the Immigrant Valley to Groom Lake. Ready? I'll get her clearance out of here. Clearance, Janet 356, VFR to Desert Rock with information, Charlie.
Janet 356, you're cleared into the Las Vegas Class Bravo airspace. Fly runway heading, maintain 4,500. Departure frequency will be 125.9er. Squawk 4211.
Cleared into the Class Bravo on runway heading climbing to 4.5. Departure on 125.9er. Squawk 4211. Janet 356.
Okay, so that was
Janet
me.
356, readback is correct. Contact ground when ready to taxi.
All right, start the engines and we can get the show on the road.
So that was me adjusting my view there. Yep. So this is me leaning way back. And yep, I just need to make sure that my head doesn't disappear behind a chair, and that'll be fine. Our engines are starting. And yeah, let's review our kneeboard and stuff. Okay, so messages. Maintain 4,500, which I am going to use the autopilot, no matter what.
Good, I'll get our taxi clearance.
Great, you go do that.
Ground, Janet 356, ready to taxi. VFR to Desert Rock with Charlie.
Janet 356, taxi to runway 1 left via Hotel and Bravo.
1 left via Hotel, Bravo, Janet 356. Set flaps to 5 for takeoff. Taxi straight ahead, then turn right onto taxiway Hotel. Hotel parallels the runway, which will be on your left. Taxi to Bravo, which is almost at the end of the taxiway.
Yeah, things are gonna be a bit awkward right now. Because, like I said, it's the first attempt. Okay, so. Okay, taxi straight ahead. And then turn right. Alright, here's the brakes. And let's move forward. And also I'm gonna turn on lights. Lights. Actually, this may be easier. Yep. Yep, it's weird, it's like a HUD, but it's easier. And shit is also kind of stuttery right now for some reason. Okay, so that's this. Here's my radio stack. Here's my throttle quadrant. And here's my lights, I think. Wait a second.
Checklist. Flaps set to 5. Trim set for takeoff.
What is taxiway H?
Taxi checklist complete.
Okay.
VFR and a 737. Can't beat it, you know. Basically, you're just a bus driver taking the folks in back to work. But it's bigger than that. A matter of national security. Oh, and all that paperwork you signed? Take it seriously. Don't tell anyone about where we go or what we see on these flights. Most are pretty routine, but occasionally you'll see something you'll want to tell your friends and family about. Trust me, don't.
Hold on, I need to go back and double check if we're supposed to turn left here. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I have no idea how to read this. SF, there is no mention of S or F, right? Via H. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, let's just go forward. Yep, we're gonna. And then. Yeah, my F7 key is broken. So that's the key for extending flaps one notch, so I'll have to do it by hand, which is irritating, to say the least. And I'll probably make a comment about conspiracy theories and stuff later. But not right now. Right now I just want to concentrate on the flight and concentrate on not taxiing wobbly. Do we have GPS plans? Oh yes we do. Yes we indeed do. Which means I'm gonna be turning that sucker on as soon as I can find it using the track IR. Flight director. Hold on. Nope. It's a nav GPS switch. Okay, this is really not going fantastically. But I feel good about it, so it's okay. You know what? Just hold on, okay? Hold on. I'm gonna disable. Okay, this is me disabling the track IR. And then this is me resetting the view. Okay, cool. Now I just need to find a nav GPS switch. Like I said, very special episode. Special as in possibly special needs. You know what? You're on a government plane, so yeah. Logo on. Actually, logo off. Right. So I can't find the. There it is. Like I said, special needs.
Turn left here onto taxiway Bravo and hold short of the runway.
Oh, cool. Not that. All right. Okay. Yep. I'm resuming the unpausing the track IR, and we're moving off. All right. Cool. 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 No worries. No worries. No worries at all. Shit. Alright. Well, things will get better once I get used to this rig. This new rig. Things will get better. Trust me. Trust me. One thing sad about my pedals is that they don't have brakes, since I'm using them as rudder.
Hold short here and I'll get our takeoff clearance.
What?
Las Vegas Tower, Janet 356,
You know, generally the thing is, it's more realistic.
Janet 356, cleared for takeoff. Fly runway heading.
Is me twisting my head
4,500.
Cleared for takeoff, Janet 356. Ready? Turn on the landing lights, make a left turn onto the runway, let's go.
Yep. Landing lights, are you on? Yeah, you are. I don't know if you can hear the creak of my pedals. Alright, so final takeoff. Okay, so what's our heading? About 25 or something. So we're gonna change our heading to 025 or something to that effect. And yeah. Are we supposed to follow the runway heading? I don't know. Okay. You know what? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Knots.
80 knots, cool. Fly runway heading, yep, runway heading.
V1. Rotate. V2.
Pulling back on the stick. There we go, and we're off. And we're off. Gear up.
Rate, gear up.
Flaps up. And I'm slowing back down. Okay, so
Flaps up.
altitude hold.
Janet 356, contact departure.
Janet 356.
Auto throttle alarm.
Departure Janet 356. With you, climbing to 4,500.
Janet 356, radar contact. Altitude restriction removed. Proceed on course.
Up to 14,000. Own navigation Janet 356.
Alright.
Okay, turn left and fly direct to the Mercury NDB. Climb and maintain 14,000. I'll let operations know we're on our way.
Cool. Fine. Whatever.
Gold Coast, Janet 356.
Sneaky
is
government stuff.
Janet 356, Gold Coast, roger. Have a good one.
Sneaky government stuff. And look at all the shitties. All the supposed autogen stuff. Yeah, I don't think my... I don't think the track IR is sensitive enough currently. But it's still, it's amazing. It's amazing. Okay, so what is the Mercury NDB? What is it? It's 326.0. So let's do this on a nav computer because
Let's run through the after takeoff checklist. Landing gear up.
Yep.
Flaps up.
Yep.
After takeoff checklist complete.
Alright, so the secret to flying the optimum speed at any altitude is to fly at the most lift-drag ratio you can. So for a Cessna, for example, is about... No, for Mooney, for example, is at, I forgot the number, but it's about, like... It's about 100 knots, or so. At a certain altitude that I forgot. Yeah. I'm not sure. But, planes have all these different, lift-drag ratios and sciencey stuff. Anyway, like I said, 326.0. Why can't I adjust this to... Oh, right. So it's right here. Okay, let's click this. And that will give us a, yeah, this thing. Does it show? Yes, it does. Anyway. ADF just... It does something.
Departure orbit 217 with you through 3000 to maintain 4.5.
Orbit 217, radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 290.
Noobs.
290, orbit 217.
Once we're above 10,000 feet, we have the option to go faster, but we're not gonna, because that would mean reaching over here and changing the knob, which I'm too lazy to do. Auto throttle alarm, hitting select. Yep. We're currently at 51% throttle.
Orbit 217, proceed direct to the city.
Direct to the city, orbit 217.
I can't see you. Orbit 217. What does ADF even do? I know it does something. I know that this is probably Morse code or something for something. I just don't know what it is. Anyway, let's turn this off. It's annoying me. I'm gonna be in big trouble when we get to the mission where the GPS is disabled. That'll show me. Holy shit. You know what? One of the downsides of the track IR is that I actually have to move my body now. I used to, all I had to do was just press the arrow keys and I would move the viewpoint. But now I have to move my body and sometimes it's really inconvenient. It's become like a inconvenient truth. If that even makes sense. Mercury MDB is 32.7 nautical miles out.
1,000 to go. Turn the landing lights and the seatbelt sign off. Level off at 14,000 feet and set cruise thrust. Let's get these folks to work as fast as we can. Just don't exceed 330 knots.
Alright. 330 knots.
The captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign.
I didn't.
That it's safe to move about the cabin. For your own safety, we request that you keep your seatbelt fastened if you're in your seat during this short flight.
Excuse me? I didn't turn off the... This is a conspiracy, okay? 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 Now I know what those truthers feel like, okay? This is exactly that. Okay, let's go waste some fuel. Waste some virtual fuel. But come on! Really? Conspiracy. That's what this is. It's a conspiracy. And we're currently at full throttle. No, we're not at full throttle because we're boring like that. Interesting. Anyway, the faster a plane goes, the higher its drag is. Actually,
Orbit 217, contact Los Angeles Center 128.07.
Orbit 217 switching, we'll see ya.
there's an optimum point in which there's minimal drag for maximum lift. So if you're going too slow, you actually have more drag because your angle of attack is higher. So that, whatever. What am I trying to say, man? I mean, you either fall into the category of don't know and don't care, or you're like, I mean, I don't know who watches these videos. I get views. In fact, I do get views, but either you all already know all this stuff, or anyway, it's better to explain. This stuff is better explained by someone else. That's my point. Ooh, 3 minutes left. How exciting! This is the terrain, and here's our mission. Land at Groom Lake. So I don't think we're supposed to land at AR-51 because that is our official flight plan, which we should not follow because we're sneaky.
Janet 356, contact Nellis Control on 126.65.
Janet 356 switching. Nellis Control, good morning. Janet 356 with you at 14,000.
Janet 356, Nellis Control, you're loud and clear. Nellis altimeter 29905.
29905, Janet 356.
Yep, I just set my altimeter. Not that that's any use. It's set to
Nellis,
299.5.
Janet 710 is off Silverbow out of 7,000 for 190. Janet 710, Nellis Control, ident. Janet 710, radar contact 5 miles north of Silverbow. Maintain flight level 190. Heading up to 190, Janet 710.
Again, Desert Rock is PVT, so it's right there. We are currently somewhere, and we're currently moving to somewhere else.
Nellis, Janet 710. Janet 710, go ahead. Any chance for proceeding direct to Fido? Unable, sir. We've got a UAV working out in that area.
Ooh.
No worries.
UAV.
Janet 710.
Where? I don't see it. Man, this is immersion, okay? Okay? Being able to control view, I mean, it's not the most realistic. I bet the Oculus Rift is better. But then with the Oculus Rift, I can't see my keyboard, nor can I see any, control stuff. Holy shit. This is immersion right here. Are we turning? Are we supposed to turn?
We're crossing the Mercury NDB, so turn right to the heading of 010 and we'll fly up the Immigrant Valley toward Pyramid. It's a waypoint located at that pyramid-shaped peak on the horizon up by Groom Lake.
Janet 356, unidentified fast-moving traffic, 2 o'clock, 10 miles westbound, altitude unknown. Report traffic in sight.
Janet 356 looking. Oh, what the?
2 o'clock, hold on.
356, traffic alert. Traffic now 12 to 1 o'clock, less than a mile, westbound, altitude.
I can't see shit. Urgh. You stick my head out of the plane.
Janet 356, that was a close one. Nellis, Janet 356, go.
Okay, how about here?
Nellis, Janet 356.
Janet 356, Nellis, you with me?
Janet 356, roger. Lost you for a minute there.
Janet 356,
God
roger.
damn it.
Must have been electromagnetic interference from the fast mover. Traffic no longer observed.
Okay, we're getting close. Let's run through the approach.
God damn it, where was it?
Yeah, that was pretty close. Looked like they were right at our altitude. Altimeter set to 29.95.
God damn it.
Sorry about that. They've been at it all week. Keep your eyes open. Not everything appears on the scope.
Speeds set. At our current weight, we'll want to fly the approach at 140 knots. Will do. Thanks for the advisory this time, Janet 356.
Alright. So 140.
Approach brief. We'll request the visual approach to runway 32 via Pyramid Waypoint. That's just to the southeast of Groom Lake, but Tower will probably clear us to land before we get there. Approach checklist complete. Reduce our speed to 250 knots now.
Yep, I'm doing it.
Janet 710, descend and maintain 15,000. Nellis altimeter 2995.
2995, departing 190 for 15,000. Janet 710.
Janet 710, maintain 180 knots.
Slowing to 180 knots, Janet 710.
Janet 710, contact Vegas now, 125.02.
2502, Janet 710.
Janet 356, contact the tower.
Janet 356, switching. I'll call the tower now. Note that we change our call sign here from Janet 356 to Longhorn 27. I could tell you why, but then I'd have to kill you.
Yeah, great.
Just kidding. Tower, Longhorn 27, request the visual runway 32 via Pyramid.
Longhorn 26, correction, Longhorn 27, stand by.
Roger.
Longhorn 27 tower, cleared visual approach, runway 32 via Pyramid.
Okay, direct Pyramid and cleared for the visual, runway 32, Longhorn 27. Okay, we're cleared for the visual approach to runway 32. Descend 6,000 feet for now, and continue flying to Pyramid Waypoint.
Alright, 6,000 feet. I'm probably gonna have to redo this mission. Because, guess what? I didn't see that thing. The supposed unidentified flying object. I didn't see it. and I want to see it. I gats to see it. Hold on, does AR-51 have a ILS? I thought so. Why would it have an ILS if it's a secret government thing? Yep, okay. Cool. Fantastic. Longhorn 27. Oh wait, the 180 knots wasn't for us. It was for Janet 710. 710. So, but since we already descending, so yeah. In fact, I don't know. I'm gonna speed us back up to 230 knots.
Longhorn 27, make straight in runway 32. You're number 2 to follow a fast mover on final. Wind calm.
Okay, finally.
Alright, now that we're descending below 10,000 feet, turn the landing lights and the seatbelt sign on, and keep your speed below 250 knots. Straight in 3-2, looking for the fast mover, Longhorn 27.
We're now commencing our descent to Groom Lake. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for landing. We should
Okay.
be on the ground shortly.
Just continue flying toward Pyramid for now.
Yeah.
Reduce thrust
I
and
beat
set
you to
flaps
it.
5 to bring your speed back to 180 knots.
Alright, 180. And by that, I thought you mean 175. Yep. That's setting flaps to 5. Of course, the actual flap limit is blah 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 blah. It's something I can't read because it's so tiny. Holy shit.
We're approaching Pyramid. The airbase is just ahead and to the left. Turn toward it and continue descending to the runway. Maintain 180 knots for now. The runway is the big one on the right. Airport elevation
Fantastic.
is 4,600 feet MSL.
Tower, Granite 3-1, ready to go on the north pad, eastbound to patrol Chicaboo with Echo.
Granite 3-1, cleared for takeoff. Traffic is a fast mover on final for the ramp, and a 737 behind him on the runway.
Cleared for takeoff, we'll watch for the traffic, Granite 3-1.
Okay, where's the fast mover? Oh, there it is.
Vista 4-5, wind calm, ramp landing approved. Fire equipment is standing by for spray down.
Roger,
ramp landing
approved. Vista 4-5.
Wow! A black spot. Cool.
Longhorn 27, fast mover traffic just south of the ramp now. Additional traffic at the slow mover departing the north pad eastbound.
Longhorn 27 looking. Longhorn 27 has both aircraft in sight.
Longhorn
Both aircraft,
27,
really?
Wind calm, clear to land runway 32. Report gear down.
Clear to land 3-2, Longhorn 27.
Fantastic. I am slowing us down to 140 knots. And putting down all the flaps in the world. And soon oh, right. There are all these different views. Fine, whatever.
We're about 4 miles from the runway now. Lower the landing gear, slowly add full flaps, and reduce speed to 140 knots for the approach.
Okay, so that's 20%
Longhorn 27 on
throttle.
short final, gear down and locked.
Longhorn 27, roger. Wind's calm.
Landing checklist. Landing gear is down.
Alright, I'm disengaging autopilot.
Landing checklist complete.
I said disengage the
Vista
fucking
45, spray down this
autopilot.
Vista 45, roger.
Alright. Yep, remember to use the fucking rudder. Me. And also we are kinda stalling. Okay, speed brakes armed.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Pull up. Sink rate.
Are we supposed to use the left runway? I have no idea.
Sink rate.
I have no idea.
Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate. Pull up. Sink rate.
Yeah, we weren't supposed to use this runway. Not that I care.
Sink rate. Sink rate.
Fan-fucking-tastic. Again, I wouldn't have minded landing on the correct runway. But still. Girl.
Longhorn 27, turn next taxiway to the left.
Roger, Longhorn 27.
Next taxiway to the left. Ew, look at this. Secret planes, it's like... But you know, it's boxy, okay? And the F-117 Nighthawk design went out of style years ago because, you know, we got better technologies that allowed us to design more curvy things. And, you know, their boxy shape just doesn't hold up in today's fashion world. Anyway, flaps up. And speed brakes back up. And... Yep, where's the next taxiway? Holy shit. Yep, it's right there. It's right there. Alright, well, I don't think I need to redo this mission because, you know, we saw those secret... Wait, no. Are those even... Or is this just glitchy graphics? You know what, let's find out. Nope, these are boxy spaceships, basically. Fine, whatever. Where's my mission pointer? Where's my mission marker? I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on in this episode. Holy shit! Why? What's going on? Yeah, fantastic. Where are we supposed to park? Why do the buildings keep on disappearing? It's obviously a friggin' Area 51 specialty. We should probably turn left here. Ooh, look at those spaceships. Okay, so where are we supposed to park? That is a real question. Like I said, fan-fucking-tastic. Fan-fucking-tastic. Where are we even supposed to park? Come on. Where are we supposed to park? Are we supposed to park here? Oh, look at those truly massive things. Wow. How alien. You know what? Half-Life 3 confirmed. And there's where we're supposed to park, I think. And why aren't the people just shipped here by car? I don't know. I have no idea. We're probably supposed to park somewhere beside that thing. Fantastic. Well, we're just gonna park our unmarked aircraft right next to this, unmarked aircraft.
Set the parking brake, turn off the fasten seatbelt sign, and shut her down. Nice flying, by the way.
Oh.
Although officially this flight never happened. Welcome to Dreamland.
Kirby's Dreamland! Yay! Great. Okay. Everything is a mess. But yeah. But you know, we did it. We did it. I promise next time I'll have more commentary or more commentary. But yeah. Anyway. Shit. So here's us. That's a Black Hawk. That isn't making a sound. And here are some spaceships. Anyway, cool. That's a mission. Okay, blurry photo of a UFO. View detail. Sweet! We landed at Groom Lake, and that's basically it. So that's it for this episode of Let's Play Microsoft Flight Simulator X missions. Tune in next time for more, and until then, stuff happens.